Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I am creating this video for you on July 29th or 30th, 2025. Keep in mind that roles can be reversed. Keep in mind that tarot is timeless. It's just manufacturing date of the video. And I post 2 fresh videos every single day. If you like my videos, I post one at 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Florida time. And if you like a live chat, the 10:30 p.m. always comes with a live chat. Sometimes the 6 p.m. video does if it's long enough. That's usually a shorter video, but you never know. Sometimes it goes out longer. Anyway, before I start your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you, to remind you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I'm going to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Wow, these cards are jumping already. Ooh, self-love. Self-love. We got past, present, future on the bottom of the deck. You have been having past life energy come out in a few of your reads this past month. Movement into balance and self-love. Now, this card did come out in reverse. We have number 1 and then 41. So movement into balance. There's action. Number 1 represents action, new beginnings, and 41 is 2 numbers which turn to, we have 5 there. 5 would be change, 4 being the stability, like 4 wands, and then the 1 self. Okay, so self-love, and we have things come into balance. So if there's something that has not come into balance, I would say definitely focus on the self-love thing. And I've had people ask me in the past, I don't know what that is or what that looks like. It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but when you start loving yourself, it means you're respecting your mind and your body. All of your actions are aligned with integrity. I mean, it's a lifestyle, right? It's a whole lifestyle. Loving yourself ends up being this whole energy in its own self of love toward yourself, and then it just sort of emanates, radiates, becomes larger than yourself, and it expands to others. It's really a beautiful experience, and that is what self-love ultimately ends up looking like. And you'll end up, it's like it's glowing up, but it's glowing up from the inside out, not from a makeover. You know, the makeover happens from the inside out. It's a completely different type of transformation, and then it attracts movement. So don't be surprised if you are giving yourself lots of love and care and taking really good care of yourself, and something doesn't come in very soon in the form of love, because that's what I see here. Sunshine and rainbows and the Chariot. And the Chariot is driven by a masculine energy. And this masculine energy joins forces with the feminine energy, or balances its own yin and yang. It can be one person balancing their own divine feminine and masculine energies to move forward in a conscious direction. Okay, still starts with self-love, but the reward is here in the near future. That's the fastest card. It's overall the energy. It's not near future energy, but this is a fast card, and it's the main energy. So something coming, I feel like a reward for sort of balancing your energy. That's what I feel. You are balancing your energy. You are pieces at a time, you are walking the path that you truly want to walk from the inside out. That's what's changing. If it hasn't, expect that change soon. The inside to match the outside. And what I mean is, like, if you live in a forest and you want to live on the beach, Well, start feeling that beach inside and imagining it on the inside, and then one day you open your eyes and you're just there. You see what I'm saying? That's an easy, quick analogy because I don't have to get into anything heartfelt or painful, right? But we have a whole reading that just came out. We have a King of Cups. We have Chariot, King of Cups, strong water energy. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Six of Cups. We got a lot of Cancer energy too. All right. Three of Wands in the recent past. There's somebody opening keys to a house, a door, an apartment. Near future is a new beginning for Aquarius. What crowns this is change, death. And I was going to do 9 cards, and look, we ended up in a Celtic spread. So Spirit does what Spirit wants to do. I just read cards. All right, and pick up my messages. We have the whole reading. I will clarify a couple of them with my Kipper Lenormand, but you have no idea. Somebody is suppressing their feelings for you. And it's showing up as a masculine energy. All right. All right. So we have a mature female in the reverse, and we have the Chariot in the upright, and we have somebody thinking here. So and then we have a child. So somebody may want to have a child, and there's a concern with age or time. Too late. Tell me about the King of Cups. Or start this new, because the child can be starting something new. It doesn't have to be a literal child, but it's like, is it too late to do this? Is it too late? False person. So somebody was with the wrong person. Why is it when people are with the wrong person, they never see it until they about near get destroyed? I always wondered that. And that is self-love related, right? Because if somebody would have loved themselves a lot more, a lot sooner, they wouldn't find themselves in these relationships with these people who they end up getting out of them. They're like, that's not my person. It was very karmic, whatever, you know. So this person's boundaries might not have been very high, and they got involved in a relationship that was it's the false person. But now you're not the false person, and this person is looking at you. Okay. And with the water energy, they could have very watery, dreamy eyes. They could be a very intense, you know, they could look at you. They could have very intense or deep eyes. Tell me about the Six of Cups. So there's some sort of change, okay? We have change. We have number 9 associated with that. And then we have a house. We have number 2 or 20 associated with that. And then we have courtship reverse, which it's also number 4. Number 4 can also represent a house in tarot. So there's something about this false person. This isn't my person, or I need to move away from this person. I want another card for that Six of Cups, but I want a tarot card. I see you. You're right there. That's what you want to come out. Judgment. All right. So this is a person who is showing up about ready to make a decision. or they have, okay, and they haven't said anything in this King of Cups energy. It's like someone could have already made a decision and hasn't told anyone. All right, but there's this, the false person is showing up as the whipping stick or the birch wood, okay? And then this person, you know, wants to be with you. So whoever the false person is, it's a person who shows up as karmic. It could be a person just against the connection, but it could be a person they were literally with. I don't know why a person is thinking about sending a message of concern. Is it a door opener? Yeah, it's a door opener. Okay. Hey Aquarius, I haven't heard from you. Last time I heard from you, you know, you had these things going on. So there might be someone who's interested in you, and it's like they might be reaching out like, you know, I haven't heard from you. Numbers associated with that person are 2s, 8s, 10s endings, and the Lovers card is associated with them. Also numbers 6. So Gemini, also twin flame energy, also energy of, well, I want to move toward Aquarius. That's the path that I want to go in. All right. If this is your reading, Aquarius, you have definitely been focusing on your self-love practices. Like I said, if you are doing that, you know that it's not just one area of your life. It becomes your whole life, right? Self-love becomes in every area of your life. And it's a very delicate balance, and it takes education, and it takes practice, and it's like work, you know, but once you learn it, it's not work. It's then just a lifestyle, but it's just interesting. I thought I was a woke person, and boy, these last 5 or 6 years this way have really, things like, I'm just so much more aware than I used to be. Yeah, endings are associated with this person who is making their path toward you. So they might be going through some sort of ending, changes. They're definitely going through changes. Tell me about the Death card. It landed on the mature woman. And my nails can't do anything. Okay, and then we have the leg up in reverse. So they want to tell you something. I'm going to just give you an analogy. It's like, you know, Aquarius, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you before, but I financially wasn't able to be there. I wasn't able to help you out, or I didn't know what to say. Somebody wants to say something. It seems like it has something to do with not giving you a leg up, not helping you out, or something about not being in a position to, or something like this. So it feels like this person wants to have a conversation with you. It also feels like this person wants to probably say why they didn't show up for you before. Okay, tell me about the Three of Wands. This person's putting a key into a door, and we have these mice. It's also a card associated with 5 mice. Oh, and we have then also sudden wealth. So I don't know. There's something about, it's like, hey, Aquarius, I couldn't be there for you before. I can be here for you now. You know, I was dealing with this before, all right? But they might have fallen upon some sort of luck, or someone has. Maybe you have, I don't know. But this is showing up as like, hey, this is lucky for me right here. And hey, let me go offer or talk to, make my way to, my path to my lover, my Aquarius, my twin flame, my whatever. You see what I'm saying? My person that I want to go toward. And if you want it, there's a new beginning here for you. But what you're going to need to remember about this beginning, Aquarius, is this type of connection, if you want to go forward with it, you can't sleep on it. You can't sleep on this connection. Because if you do, you're going to fall. You're going to fail and you're going to fall. So this is a connection where you're going to have your spiritual practices in check. You're going to need to have you're going to need to practice presence a lot, awareness a lot, so that you achieve your balance. That's this connection in the near future. It's a new beginning, but it's not a connection that neither one of you can sleep on. Because if they sleep on it, you're also not going to be interested. There's going to need to be push-pull. Like a working machine. Push-pull. They push, you pull. You push, they pull. Energetically, that's how it's going to have to be for you and this person. Because if not, this person can just tune out, zone out, disconnect. I'm not gonna lie, it does give me sort of a twin flame vibe, but it doesn't matter. It's the yin and yang connection, all right? And you don't have to be with a twin flame to have a yin yang connection. It's masculine, feminine, and it's the very delicate balance. And like I said, if you're not in a relationship with someone else, but it looks like you will be, it's important no matter what, and no matter who you're with, soulmate, not soulmate, twin flame, whoever. It's important to balance your energies all the time, because it's showing up. If this is your reading, it's showing up for you like that. Like, it's going to be important to balance your energies all the time, because that's very important in your life. And that has a lot to do with what comes in for you. Because when you're in your balanced energy, I want to say zone, when you're in your balanced zone, everything that's meant for you comes to you. And when you're not, it's going to flee you. So you're not going to be able to sleep on this one, Aquarius. If this is your reading, you're going to have to go all the way. All right? Because things won't flow to you if you don't. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. That's this opportunity that's flowing with you because you are in balance. Because you are. Self-love is the balance. Your happiness has a lot to do with self-love. Okay? Happiness. And here we go. There's this conversation between you and another person. And it's about a new beginning. They might message at first. They might come by. It doesn't matter. This person may message, may come by. I feel like if they message, you're going to be like, hey, can we meet? Can we talk? They're confused about, like, they're not sure. They're not confused. They just don't know how you feel about them. They don't know if you're going to take their offer. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. You haven't. It looks like you guys haven't spoken, or maybe this is someone you used to speak to, but it's like, whatever. They don't know how you feel. All right? They don't know how you feel. Not currently. Tell me about that Four of Cups. You might see this person here in the near future. All right? That's like a Three of Wands. And the dice is behind that. Someone is thinking about taking a gamble on you. All right? And it's almost as if this is the reading of where this person could have helped you out, didn't help you out, couldn't, they ghosted. And it just seems like someone is just sorry for not being there in your time of need, some kind of way, and they want to be there now. They couldn't be there then, they want to be here now. They're also going through an ending, okay? Let's keep it real, okay? They're not just coming back to get things right. Also, there's going through endings in their life. Now, remember what I said about you. If you don't keep your yin and yang in balance, things are not going to flow to you. Now, I feel like things are not flowing to this person because this person is not in balance. All right, that's what I feel. There's something out of balance. I'm not saying every part of their world is out of balance, but there's something not in balance. All right, and so it looks like there's something that's coming to an end. But there is information. I got luck, and I got 2 front doors. I got a pathway, 2 pathways. I got 2 front doors, 2 pathways. One could be a path you're already on. You're going to get to choose. No, I don't think so. You're going to get to choose a path, and one is very transformative for you with these butterflies. there is a path that is very transformative for you, but you have a choice. So I feel like your choice could be stay where you are or move ahead, move forward. And this, like I said, 2 front doors, 2 houses, 2 good luck cards, no, 3 good luck cards, 2 decision cards, toil and labor reverse, and I feel like somebody's going to be like, you know what, Aquarius, you can work if you want. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. Work and toil is reversed. It's up to you. You can quit your job or not. I don't really care. Somebody's going to be like, I don't care. You do what you want. I just want you. I just want you. So, it's up to you. There's somebody else who is expecting this person to propose to them, and they're not going to do it. And it's because their heart is not with this person. Their heart is with you. If they were to marry this person who expects them to marry them, they would be heartbroken because they're in love with you. That would be a travesty. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know if it resonated or whatever. Just say hi if you want. It's been hard for me to get into the lives, but I've been trying to read the comments. I've been working a lot because I'm also trying to change things for my future. So let's see what wants to come out. Show me what is it that Aquarius needs to know to end off with here. Dry desert. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's what's about to change. I'm going to look this card up. I feel it's already been dry. I don't know. Okay, are there opportunities? It talks about opportunities. Is a path you're on going nowhere? Okay, so this is what it's trying to tell you, Aquarius. You're going to have a decision. You definitely have a choice and a path. Is the path you're on dry? If it is, go to an oasis. Okay, go to a place where you're going to thrive. That's what this is saying. Go to a place you're going to thrive. I feel like you have an opportunity coming where you can thrive, because it's going to require you to have complete control and balance over your own energy. And that's how this thrives. It's like you are the generator to this relationship. You can't go buy fuel anywhere to fuel it. You are the generator. You are the fuel. It's going to be your spiritual practices, and it's going to be your balance of your yin and your yang that help nourish and this relationship, because it what draws everything to you. Anyway, I love you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you in the next one, and namaste, my friends.